Is Google really launching the Pixel 10 phones earlier than expected this year? If you've been following tech news lately, that might sound like a real possibility. But a new report says, hold on, it's not happening quite that early after all. Let's clear up the confusion. A while ago, there were whispers online that Google could surprise us with a summer launch. Some even guessed June or July. But now, it looks like those hopes were a little too early. According to a new leak from Android Headlines, Google is actually sticking to a more familiar timeline, but with a few twists. Mark your calendars for August 13th, 2025. That's the day Google is expected to announce the full Pixel 10 lineup, and it sounds like they're planning to go big. Again. We're talking about not just one or two phones, but four. The Pixel 10, Pixel 10 Pro, Pixel 10 Pro XL, and the Pixel 10 Pro Fold. That's a whole family of devices, all coming in one go. Now here's where it gets more interesting. The report says the phones could actually be available in stores just 1 week later, on August 20th. That's not a huge wait at all. Pre-orders are also expected to open the same day as the announcement, on August 13th. So if you're already set on buying one, you won't have to sit around for long. This launch schedule feels familiar for a reason. Google revealed the Pixel 9 series on August 13th last year, so it looks like they're trying to stick to that mid-August window. The only difference is the day of the week, Wednesday this time instead of Tuesday. Now, should you be excited about the Pixel 10 phones? That depends on what you're using right now. If you recently bought a Pixel 9 or Pixel 9 Pro, maybe even on sale, the upgrades in the Pixel 10 might not seem like a big deal. Still, there are some changes coming. The regular Pixel 10 is rumored to include a telephoto camera sensor, which means you'd get zoom without losing detail, something missing from the standard Pixel 9. That's a nice touch. But the Pixel 10 Pro and Pixel 10 Pro XL? So far, leaks suggest they won't bring much change from the previous models, and the Pixel 10 Pro Fold looks nearly the same as the last one, at least in early factory designs. Keep in mind, though, those early designs don't always tell the full story. We might still see new features under the surface, like better chips, battery life, or camera improvements. And what about wearables? Well, there's talk that the Pixel Watch 4 could also show up at the same event. This time, it might come in 2 sizes, which would give users more choice. Sadly, there's no word on a Pixel Tablet 2, and it seems like Google might not bring one out anytime soon. That's disappointing if you like Android tablets with long software support. Still, August is shaping up to be a big month for Google. 4 new phones and maybe a new smartwatch is more than enough to keep Android fans watching. So, what do you think? Would you upgrade to the Pixel 10 this year, or stick with what you have? And if Google keeps the same design, would that stop you from buying it? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this update, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more upcoming news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Tired of waiting for that One UI 7 update on your Samsung phone? You're not the only one, but here's some good news. Samsung has officially started rolling it out in more countries. It kicked off earlier this week in South Korea, but now it's moving into Europe and the United States. That means if you've been checking your phone for the update, you might not have to wait much longer. Right now, the update is only available for the Galaxy S24 lineup. That includes the Galaxy S24, Galaxy S24 Plus, and the Galaxy S24 Ultra. If you own one of these, make sure your phone is fully charged and connected to Wi-Fi, because the update could arrive at any moment. Samsung has already confirmed that users in the US are also starting to get it, not just those in South Korea or Europe. But it's not stopping there. The Galaxy Z Flip 6 and Galaxy Z Fold 6 are next in line and could start receiving the update very soon, possibly even today. For those using other Samsung phones that are eligible for One UI 7, the update might take a bit longer to show up. That's completely normal. Samsung usually rolls out updates in stages, starting with the newest flagship models and gradually reaching other devices over the following days or weeks. So even if you haven't seen the update yet, don't worry, it's likely on the way. Now, what exactly does One UI 7 bring to your phone? It's more than just a few bug fixes or minor changes. Samsung has made noticeable improvements in both design and functionality. The user interface now looks cleaner, feels faster, and is easier to navigate. You'll also find more ways to personalize your phone so it works the way you want it to. One of the coolest additions is the new Now bar. It's a smart feature that changes based on what you're doing on your phone. Whether you're watching a video, browsing the web, or chatting with someone, the Now bar gives you quick access to the features you'll likely need in that moment. It's designed to save you time and keep things simple. Widgets are getting a nice upgrade too. Samsung has introduced more styles, extra features, and better ways to organize them. If you like having things like weather updates, calendars, or health stats right on your home screen, you'll definitely enjoy the new widget experience. Another big part of One UI 7 is artificial intelligence. Samsung has added smart features that actually help with everyday tasks. You'll see better text suggestions when typing, improved photo editing tools, and smart options that learn from how you use your phone. These features are built to make your phone more helpful, not just more advanced. If you're using a Galaxy S24, you might already have the update or see it very soon. For everyone else with a supported device, it should follow shortly. Samsung usually speeds up these rollouts once they begin, so you shouldn't have to wait too long. All in all, One UI 7 is shaping up to be a solid update. It doesn't just make your phone look better, it adds tools that actually improve how you use it day to day. From better design and widgets to useful AI and smarter shortcuts, there's a lot to look forward to. Let us know in the comments if you received the update and what you think of it. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel for more updates and tips. Time to make last-minute adjustments before launch. Nothing is final until the official announcement. As with previous releases, the iPhone 17 series is expected to be unveiled in September. Until then, more leaks and rumors will likely surface, painting a clearer picture of what Apple has in store. Do you think this new design direction is an exciting step forward, or does it feel like a risky move? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for the latest updates. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Apple's latest budget-friendly iPhone 16e may look familiar on the outside, but a recent teardown has uncovered some surprising internal upgrades that make it stand out. While the phone retains the design language of older iPhones, sharing similarities with the iPhone 14, its internal components reveal a different story. A closer look at the iPhone 16e's internal structure shows a layout that closely resembles the iPhone 15, but with a few key changes. One of the biggest differences is the camera system. Instead of the dual camera setup found on the iPhone 15, Apple has opted for a single 48-megapixel wide lens on the 16e. By removing the secondary lens, Apple has freed up additional space inside the device. This extra space has been put to good use as the teardown confirms the inclusion of a larger battery, a welcome improvement for those prioritizing battery life. Initially, leaks suggested the iPhone 16e would house a 3,961 mAh battery, but the teardown reveals that the actual capacity is slightly higher at 4,005 mAh. This difference may seem small, but any boost in battery life is always a major advantage, especially for users who rely on their phone throughout the day. Apple has also introduced an improved battery removal system that utilizes low-voltage electric current, making battery replacements easier and reducing e-waste. This system, which was first introduced in the iPhone 15, streamlines the process of swapping out an old battery without the use of excessive adhesives, a change that could be beneficial for long-term device maintenance. Another important upgrade is Apple's shift toward in-house modem technology. The iPhone 16e features Apple's C1 chip, their first self-designed 5G modem. This chip combines a 4nm baseband with a 7nm transceiver, which results in improved power efficiency. Early testing suggests that Apple's C1 chip consumes less power compared to the Qualcomm modems used in previous iPhone models. This efficiency gain could contribute to longer battery life and improved overall performance, particularly in areas with weaker signal strength where modems tend to work harder. One area where Apple has chosen not to innovate is Face ID. The teardown confirms that the Face ID module in the iPhone 16e remains unchanged from the iPhone 14. This is not entirely surprising, given that the phone retains the notch instead of adopting the dynamic island found in Apple's higher-end models.